So my Birchbox is here, which means it is time for me to do one of my monthly Birchbox hauls, and I'm super excited because I love filming these Birchbox hauls. They are quickly becoming one of my favorite videos to film, and I'm just so enthusiastic about this service. I've seriously been telling everybody that I know about it because it is absolutely fantastic, and with every box that I get, I just fall in love even more. And if you don't know what Birchbox is, basically it's a $10 a month subscription service, and every month around the 10th, they send you a box that looks like this, and you get 4 to 5 deluxe high-end samples of beauty products. And it's a really, really great service, especially if you love trying out new things, but you don't like having to take the risk of paying so much money for a full-size product. So this way you get to try out things and try things that you wouldn't necessarily try out on your own, and you don't have any kind of commitment to that product. If you don't like it, you don't have to buy the full-size product, and if you do like it, then you can go out and buy the full size once you're finished with the sample. Now, after reading some of my comments in my past Birchbox videos, I know some people are thinking $10 for a bunch of samples, that doesn't really sound too great to me. You can just get samples for free. But there is a difference because these are deluxe samples, and if you think about it, a lot of these things that you get in a Birchbox are the equivalent of a Sephora 100-point prize. So at Sephora, to get a prize that is worth 100 points, you have to spend way more than $10 to get 100 points at Sephora. And last month, the little benefit perfume trio, I got that as a 100-point perk at Sephora. So I actually ended up with 2 of those little benefit trio kits, and I had to get 100 points at Sephora, which was way more than $10, and I got that in my Birchbox plus a ton of other stuff, so it's a great deal. So before I go over everything in this month's Birchbox, I'm going to go ahead and talk about a couple favorites from last month's Birchbox, which was November's Birchbox. So I have 2 things here, and the first thing is actually one of the benefit fragrances that I was talking about. This one is the Garden of Good and Eva fragrance, and as you can see, my sample is almost gone. I don't know if you guys can actually see that, but there isn't much left because I've been loving this fragrance. It smells so good. It's such a fresh scent, and it's really good for both day and night, in my opinion. And then, of course, I have been loving the NARS Multiple in South Beach, which I was so excited about because this on its own is worth $10. And this is just a peachy bronze color, and I've really, really been loving this, and I actually am going to be doing a holiday tutorial featuring this product, so be sure to look out for that. So this is what it looks like when you take off the lid, and I haven't unwrapped anything just because I kind of like unwrapping things as I go, and I feel like you guys are kind of part of the experience as well. But I have to admit that I did cheat a little bit because I tend to get my Birchboxes a little bit later than everybody else. They usually come around the 10th, but I get mine like a day or 2 later just because all of my mail gets sent to a mailbox place, and then they have to go through all of the packages and then put like a little notification on your mailbox to tell you that you have a package. So that's why I get mine a little bit later. But I like to go onto YouTube the minute the 10th hits, and I do a Birchbox search, and then I just watch everybody's hauls. So I'm totally guilty of that, so I did kind of cheat. But it's been a really great thing because I've discovered some really, really wonderful YouTubers that I would have never known about if it wasn't for Birchbox. And I actually found one really, really great girl, and I think it was her first video that she ever did. I can already tell that she's going to have some great videos because she's so, so good in front of the camera, and I was just so impressed. So first off, there is just a card that says Happy Holidays, and then there's a little note on the back from the girls on the Birchbox team. And then you also get a card that has a list of products on the back. So it lists all the products that you're getting, and it has a little description as well as the prices here on this side of the full-size products. And you can purchase full-size products on the Birchbox online store, and you can accumulate points along the way by filling out surveys, so you can use those points towards full-size products, or you can use them to get a free Birchbox. I actually got this month's Birchbox for free because I filled out a bunch of surveys, so I didn't have to pay for this month's Birchbox. I just used my points that I had and got my Birchbox for free. So it was really, really great, and I'm telling you guys, this service is totally worth it. Okay, I have to say, one thing that I am immediately loving right off the bat are the little snowflakes. Oh my gosh, how cute is that? I just love that. I love it when a company takes the time to really package their things nicely and they just put in little extra touches. It really does make a huge difference. So the first thing I have here is this Blow Heat is On Protective Styling Mist. And this is a pure protein blend that detangles and strengthens hair. And on the little product list, it says, all that blow drying, curling, and straightening wreaks havoc on tresses. This protective mist shields and nourishes without feeling heavy. So now, moving on to the rest of the products, there is a card in here that tells you to go and fill out the surveys. And I have been getting questions on where you can fill out these surveys. If you go to the Birchbox online store and you look at all the full-size products, there's always an option where you can fill out a survey and review that product. So all you have to do is go to the online store and click that option, fill out the survey, and you're good to go. But your points may not show up immediately. For me, I know it takes like a day or two for them to update the points. So if you don't see your points updating immediately, don't freak out because it may take a day or two. Now the next thing on the list is actually one of the products that I was super excited about, and it is the Jouer Luminizing Moisture Tint. And on the card it says, this lightweight mineral-based formula adds hydration and even coverage. SPF 20 keeps you extra protected. Now, I love Jouer makeup. I've been raving about them in my videos, and I especially love their lip products. I actually have on their lip enhancer on my lips today, and I'll show it to you since I have it right here. But this is what it looks like, and I love this. I am like obsessed with this lip enhancer. Now this next product is one that I was really dreading, and it's not because of the product itself, because I really want to try this out, but it's because of the name. It's a French name, and I feel like I'm just gonna butcher it horrifically. So I apologize in advance to everybody who speaks French. I really apologize if I butcher this name, but it is a fragrance by Serge Lutens, and the fragrance is L'Eau. And this is what it looks like. I know the name may be kind of hard to see because of the box. So on the card it says, who knew clean could be so sexy? Cult fragrance designer Serge Lutens proves it can be with this intoxicatingly fresh scent. And I apologize again if I just butchered it again. But I'm really excited for this fragrance because I love fresh scents, so we'll see how that goes. The last thing I have here is something that I think a lot of you guys are going to be excited about, especially if you ordered a Birchbox this month. It is the Stila lip glaze in Kitten, and oh my gosh, I was just so excited when I saw that I would be getting this in my Birchbox because first of all, Kitten is like Stila's signature cult color. I feel like it's their equivalent of like NARS Orgasm, like how NARS has their Orgasm blush, the Orgasm lip gloss, Orgasm nail polish. I feel like Kitten is Stila's equivalent. And this is a gorgeous lip gloss, and this is actually really close to a full-size lip glaze. A full-size lip glaze is, let me see, how much is this one? Full-size lip glaze is 0.08 fluid ounces, and this one is 0.05. So this is really close to a full-size lip glaze, and a full-size lip glaze costs $22. So they are pricey, and I just got this for actually free because I didn't pay for this Birchbox, and I got a bunch of other products too. So I am super excited to try this out, and I think I may actually be using this in a tutorial if I end up liking it. So yeah, that is pretty much everything in my Birchbox for this month, and I really encourage you guys to sign up for Birchbox if you haven't already. You will love this if you love experimenting with different beauty products and you're just obsessed with girly stuff like I am. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and make sure to check out Nancy, who is the girl that I mentioned earlier in the video. She's the one that I found while I was looking through all of the haul videos. And just go to her channel, subscribe to her channel. It will be linked down below along with her Birchbox video. Give her a nice warm welcome to the YouTube community. And yeah, I think that's pretty much it. So I will see you guys later. Bye.